Hello and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're going to take a look at what kind of energies, what kind of developments we can expect in the United Kingdom in the year of 2025. We're going to look at every month one by one, but usually these are the general energies and we will see how the human action is going to influence that. So let's see what is the main theme for the country for 2025. The card that has a meaning is the Between Worlds, number 3, which is an indication that it's going to be a year of transition and transformation for the United Kingdom, because this card is suggesting that the country is with one step in the old world and stepping into the new world. But the new world is going to be more exciting, more colorful, and more prosperous as well. You can kind of see how this shift is. But the issue with this card that you know this change is kind of taking time, and obviously they are in this phase where they're in this in-between world. Let me know what you think. What can be this big change? But let's see what is the Indigo Goddess card is telling us. It is the card of success, brilliant ideas, shining at work, great pay, promotion, invention, create. So there's going to be some success that the United Kingdom is going to be able to celebrate. Maybe there's going to be some new ideas, and there might be some inventions that come to light this year. Let's hope there's going to be some great inventions. But let's see what January is going to be holding for the United Kingdom. The main energy is described by the Seven of Pentacles, which is a card of evaluation and assessment, where you kind of put a lot of effort into something and you're kind of wondering whether it is worth continuing down that path or not. And it is clarified by the Five of Cups, which is all about regret, loss, crying over spilled milk, crying over something that happened, and also not seeing the opportunities. So what can indicate that maybe the United Kingdom is going to be reassessing some long-term investments or long-term efforts, maybe in an infrastructure, public service, or economic policies. And the Five of Cups also indicates some kind of a disappointment or missed opportunities or setbacks that might be related to some economic slowdowns, maybe some unresolved Brexit related consequences that the country is going to be reassessing. So there's going to be some kind of a loss that's going to influence some kind of a reassessment. Now let's see what February is going to be all about. February, the main energy is described by the Nine of Cups, which is a great card. It is a card of joy, celebration, happiness, and wish fulfillment. Definitely will happen something that's going to create some kind of celebration or wish fulfillment. It can be cultural, economic recovery signs as well. But it is clarified by the Nine of Wands, which is a card of the wounded soldier. When you're kind of exhausted from something and you're kind of ready to give it up. So I think the resilience for the country is going to be very important, so that they don't give up their hopes and dreams and wishes, because they're very close to achieving it. And I think the Nine of Cups also indicating that they're going to be able to get to it. So there's going to be some great achievements here that they're going to be celebrating, but also going to be accompanied by some exhaustion. Maybe activities going to come up or something. But I think it might be that you know these great achievements come on a price of a lot of exhaustion and a lot of resources as well. Now when we look at March, the main energy is described by the Two of Wands, and the clarifier is the Seven of Cups. What's really interesting in these two cards, because both of them are indicating decisions and choices. So I'm kind of wondering if there's some kind of an election here, or there's a major decision here that the country needs to make, because both cards are indicating a decision that's kind of happening on a whole country level. But let's get down to a little bit to the nitty-gritty. Two of Wands is the card of planning and decision. When you're kind of trying to think, trying to discover new things, whatever you achieved so far is kind of holding you back. So there might be some kind of a new direction that the country might be contemplating as well. But there's something, whatever they achieved so far, will hold them back to actually make that decision. There might be multiple opportunities that they need to choose from. Seven of Cups is a card of confusion, unrealistic expectations, and also when they're kind of not seeing things clearly. So definitely some reality checks going to be very important for the country in March whenever they make these decisions. Maybe there's going to be some diplomatic efforts going to be at the center stage, but there's going to be some skepticism around it, and as I said, some reality checks gonna be very important. Also might be some confusion that's kind of happening in March. But let's see what April's bring. April, the main energy is described by the King of Swords, so there might be some bold action, some enthusiasm, some bold action and ready for battle kind of energy. When the kind of it can indicate a big change that might be coming in, that's very ambitious, very action orientated. And the clarifier is the Page of Wands, which is a card of excitement, new adventures as well, innovative ideas or youth related things. So there might be some reforms that come into a question, maybe some educational reforms, maybe some climate action as well, or some digital achievements, or young voices might be also in the public at this point. There's going to be some big change that's coming in that's going to bring some excitement, because the Knight of Swords is bringing some kind of a big change. It might be as well that things are going to be evolving very fast in April. Things are going to be speedy. Obviously they're going to be very busy. Now May, it's a very transformative month because the main energy is described by the Death. The Death is all about an end of an era, an end of a chapter, and a start of a new beginning. And this is something that cannot be stopped. So there's going to be some major change here. The clarifier card is the Queen of Pentacles. So there's going to be quite a few messages here that we need to kind of unfold. Queen of Pentacles can be connected to domesticity, can be connected to resourceful, being resourceful, sustainability as well, financial systems or environmental policies, leadership. Obviously the queens, the kings can also mean the royals. So there's some big change here. It can be connected to a change in the leadership, a change in a cabinet reshuffle as well. Some economic reform might happen this month as well, that will focus on long-term stability, long-term sustainability. But also, it might be there's some big change at the royal family as well. Maybe somebody will pass away. It is unfortunate. It is possible. What really important here, that there's gonna be a big shift in the month of May that will influence the whole country. Now June, the main energy is described by the Knight of Cups, which is a card of emotions. It is a card of feelings, diplomacy, and can be some kind of an offer that's coming from the heart. The clarifier energy is the Fool, which can indicate a new direction, a new step into a new uncharted territory as well, that kind of tied to some visionary projects as well. So there's definitely can be new agreements, international agreements that come into question this month, that will launch bold new programs that can make the headlines. It can be also some diplomacy that will kind of some new diplomatic strategy that's gonna happen as well. But let's see what July is bringing for us. July, the main energy is described by the Five of Pentacles, which is a card of hardship, the card of struggles, financial struggles, economic struggles as well, inflation, housing crises, unemployment. So there's a lot of kind of challenges that might be happening in the month of July in those areas. And it is clarified by the Lovers, which is a card of law of attraction, partnership as well, and alliances. So there might be some economic pressure that might be influencing the partnerships, alliances of the country. There might be some decisions with the Lovers, because the Lovers is a major decision, might be connected to economical decisions, EU relationship, or social welfare programs, or economical changes, decisions that might be happening. All in all, I think July is going to be quite a challenging month from an economical perspective. Now let's see what August going to be all about. August, the main energy is described by the Six of Swords, which is kind of beautiful because it is all about moving forward, transitioning, leaving the difficulties in the past, and arriving to calmer shores. So there's going to be some great transition, and especially because it's described by the Four of Wands, which is a card of stability, 1111, new beginnings, new chapters in our life, and also showcasing some big milestones. So August is going to be all about moving forward and celebration, because there's going to be some progress with some great milestones. Obviously, maybe whatever challenges July brought in, some great solutions going to be found for them in the month of August. Maybe there's some international project or diplomacy that will bring some kind of a sense of hope, or maybe there's some festivities. Let me know if you live in the UK. Are there any kind of festivals or festivities that are happening in August? Now let's see what September is going to be all about. September is beautiful because the main energy is the Star, which is a card of hope, the card of healing, the card of positivity, and a major wish fulfillment. And the clarifier is the Four of Cups, which is a card of boredom, apathy, or not seeing the opportunities that lie ahead of us because some previous disappointment that happened to us. So obviously with the Star, there's some renewed optimism and inspiration that comes in, but there might be some opportunities that are missed with this Four of Cups. Obviously with the Star can be connected to health or any kind of health regulation, healthcare, or renewable energy initiatives. There might be some breakthroughs or changes from that perspective. But with this Four of Cups, I'm kind of getting that it's going to be overshadowed by something. The public's not going to be welcome it as people are kind of thinking that they would. The public might be indifferent about it, or there might be some political inaction as well that might influence that the excitement won't be as big as it should be, or as it is kind of shown by the Star, which is a very beautiful healing energy. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this year for the United Kingdom. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's an indication that you enjoyed this reading, and you also help me to grow this channel to make sure that everybody else can see this message. Don't forget to check out my forecast for the year for your sign as well, and definitely let me know what you think about these changes, and let me know where you are tuning in as well. The next card for October, we have here the Judgment, which is a card of rebirth. It is a card of realization, recognizing what is that you want to do, answer the call, realizing your true calling, and also can be connected to something from the past is coming back, something that we thought it was done. It is also a card of major decision, can be lawsuits as well, or some kind of a contract of some sort. It is clarified by the King of Pentacles, which can be a leader, so can be connected to the royal family as well. Maybe there's some lawsuit that's kind of attached to it, or a judgment that's being made, a ruling related to that. There might be, like, with the King of Pentacles, there might be questions about finances, financial stability, financial security, or leadership. There might be here some accountability or reckoning as well, and reviewing some past decisions. So maybe there's going to be some investigations related to past policies that might dominate the headlines, some economical stabilizations as well, or some leadership transparency also might be connected to it, or maybe some lawsuit connected to the royal family. Now November is going to be governed by the High Priestess, which is a card of unlimited potentials. So there's going to be probably a lot of potentials here, but can be point to secrets being revealed as well. The clarifier card is the Seven of Wands, which is a card of outside forces are trying to attack, which is interesting because I think for Canada as well, it was a similar energy for November, with the Seven of Wands being the clarifier. So obviously there might be some secrets or that will come to light where they will need to, the United Kingdom or somebody will need to kind of defend their position amid opposition. So there might be some big debates as well. Maybe some truths gonna be revealed, outside secrets revealed, outside parties attacking. I hope it's not going to be any kind of physical attack, but there's going to be quite a lot of back and forth happening around some kind of a secret. And December is ending with the Nine of Swords, which is a card of worries, anxieties, and nightmares. I think Canada had it around this time as well, maybe in November. And the clarifier is the Two of Pentacles, which is a card of juggling, balancing things, balancing finances, juggling competing priorities and projects as well. So I think there's going to be some challenges here related to, or fears related to budget, or finances, or resources as well, that might be connected to 2026. Maybe the economic forecast is going to be very worrying at this point, what the country's been kind of developing, because there's some ups and downs in terms of the economic situation, and also from a financial perspective. So I think as you see, it's going to be quite a year for the United Kingdom. There's going to be some big transformation and growth, indicating by this between the worlds, where navigating the old and the new is going to be very important. There's going to be some economic and social shifts as well that will test the leadership. We even see some election, or some economical challenges that we'll be able to overcome at the end. So let me know what you think about this forecast, especially if you live in the United Kingdom. Probably you have a way better understanding of it. I'm very interested to hear what you think might happen next year. So that's all I have for you. I hope that this reading helped you, and don't forget to check out the readings for your sign as well.